Hello and welcome everyone to this LeetCode journey. There is a gap of 3 months happened because I was hospitalized, and we are bringing back our daily problem series on LeetCode. And today's question we are targeting is this weekly contest 451 question number second. It is a medium problem stated that we are given a string S consisting of lowercase English letters, and we must repeatedly perform some operations on that string. So there that string has at least two consecutive characters. If it has two consecutive characters, we do the following operation. We have to remove the leftmost pair of adjacent characters in the string that are consecutive in the alphabet in either order. Means A, B or B, A are considered as consecutive characters, and this shifting is basically in circular order as well. That is, A, Z and Z, A are also considered as consecutive characters. Then after doing these operations, we have to return our final string. Let us take the example first. Input S is equals to A, B, C. So we have to return C, because if we look at this A, this is simply A, and it does not have any a previous consecutive character. When we go to A and we will look to our previous character, that is A, these are consecutive characters, so we have to remove both A and B. Then we go to C, and it does not have any previous character to delete this, so we have to push this C into some data structure and then goes forward, and this string length is over, and now our data structure contains only C, so we have to return that C in the string format. The first thought come into our mind is to use stack for these type of questions. It should be stack. So what could be the basic brute force approach? Let us first create a stack that can contain characters, and let us took the example number 1. This example number 1, let us start our loop from I equals to 0 till I moves to the string length. That means I will start from here. I will start from this point, and this I will look up at this string character, and our top will look the character at the top of the stack. So like this, our top is initially at -1. What could be the code for this? Let us start a loop for I equals to 0. First start a loop for I equals to 0 till I less than n, and perform pop and push operation into this stack whenever required, or whenever our condition gets satisfied. So what could be the condition that satisfies? What could be the condition for popping this element from stack? The condition should be this S of I ever be minus this stack of top minus is ever equals to 1 or 25. then only we have to pop characters from our stack. What is that? Let us visualize this. Suppose this I is pointing to this A. We will look up into our stack if stack is empty or not. If stack at first this stack is empty, so we have to do nothing and simply push this A into our stack. So we pushed our stack into this. Now I is pointing to this B here. Now our top is pointing to this A and I is pointing to this B. Let us made a function named func that contains that takes two argument as x and y, and what is the ASCII value difference minus these. This function will help us to find whether these characters are consecutive, or this val equals to 25 states that whether these characters are A or Z or Z or A. So what is our function stating? B is pointing to this I, top is pointing to this A. We will again check if this stack is not empty. Yes, it is not empty, and with that our function will return true or not, taking the argument as stack top character and s of I character. So this x will take as A and this y takes the value as B. Now int val equals to x minus y, that means A minus B, that is -1, and absolute value gives that the absolute answer as 1. So is this one states that these two characters are consecutive, whether these are A and B or B and A. And if it is, it could be possible that this B is not here and here Z is here. So that will give us val equals to 25 as our answer, and A and Z are also considered as consecutive. If this condition gets true, we have to pop our element from stack. So let us pop out this A, and again our top will points to this invalid -1 location, and our I gets incremented to this pointer. Again we have to check if our stack is empty or not. This time our stack is empty, so we will not go inside our if and simply push our this C into stack. So now our top will points to this C, and I will increment and goes to an invalid location of our string, and this for loop will end, and finally our stack contains our answer. So we will have to return this stack elements into a string. We will have to return as this C as our answer. Return. In Python we could return this using this join method. And in C++ we can do traversal on stack until until our stack get empty and push our characters of stack into a string, and then we can return that string. So this is the brute force, or the most optimal approach for this question as well. This is the brute force and as well as an optimal approach for this. But the C++ solution for uh, for this problem gives an MLE for this test case. If we use stack, in C++, it gives you an MLE. And why is that? I don't know. So instead of stack, we can use a formulated string in C++, because of the fact that in C++ strings gives us the methods like popback, pushback, pop back, and to only see or to pick the last character, the string in C++ has a method as back, and to pick the front, the string in C++ contains a method as front. So it is better to use strings instead of stack in this. And this MLE is only in the C++ code version of stack only. If you use in Python or in Java, this test case will pass easily. Uh, but if we are using in C++, let us simply make a string answer which is initially empty. Let us take the string length, traverse on string like this. Let us enlarge this and check if our answer is empty. Our answer should not have to be empty, and our function will return the value as 1 or 25. That means these characters are consecutive characters. Answer dot back, that means the last character of this answer, and s of I. If this returns true and this is true, let us pop back the last character from this string. If this is not true, let us push back the character inside this string, and finally just return this answer string. Now let us make this function func that takes char x and char y and return a boolean value. X minus y. And simply return if val is equals to 1 or val is equals to 25. Let us try to run this. If it is passing or not. it is passing. Let us submit this and check if it passes all the test cases or not. Yes, it is passing all the test cases. 919 test cases pass. So this is our daily question for today. And in for the Java users or for the Python users, we can simply use our stack like that. That simply made a stack which is a list in Python, and iterate over every character in S. Check if stack is not empty, and our function will help us to find whether these characters are consecutive or not. If these are consecutive, then we have to pop out, and if these are not consecutive, then we have to append our ch, and let us make our function well ord of stack of last minus ASCII value difference of ch, and return this val is equals to 1 or this val is equals to 25. And finally we have to return a string version of this list, and let us try to run this and check if it is running fine or not. Yes, it is running fine. So let us submit this. This will also get accepted. And for Java users, we can use something like array list, or we can use DQ as well. So thank you so much guys for today's video, and I hope you will get a crystal clear explanation for this. Sorry, my mic doesn't work properly, and I hope you guys get a crystal clear explanation for this, and hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, and keep doing great things and keep coding guys. Thank you.